13 ways to make a man find you attractive and stand out. As women, we are often taught that our value is tied to relationships, marriage, and external appearances. Society places significant pressure on women, especially as they get older, to be in a committed relationship or to be married by a certain age. This pressure can make us feel like we've failed or are losing our value, particularly if we haven't found the right person yet. There are also times when we might feel that physical changes or life circumstances, such as becoming a single mother, have diminished our worth in the eyes of others, especially men. This belief often leads us to believe we should settle for any man who shows interest, to avoid being alone or to prove that we're still attractive. But the truth is, no matter where you are in life, no matter your age or appearance, you are worthy of love and respect. You don't need to chase or settle for someone who doesn't appreciate you. Instead, focus on actions that will naturally make you stand out to the right person, one who will love you for who you truly are. If you want a man to find you attractive and truly stand out, here are 13 important ways to do just that. 1. Love yourself first. The most important step in attracting a healthy relationship is to love and respect yourself first. Self-love is not about vanity or selfishness. It's about understanding your worth and believing that you are deserving of the best. This kind of self-love radiates from the inside out. When you truly love yourself, you are not looking for validation from others because you already know you are enough. Self-love empowers you to establish boundaries, make wise choices, and attract people who value you for who you are. Without self-love, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking external validation and settling for unhealthy relationships. 2. Don't always make yourself available. It's important to maintain a balance between being open to new relationships and maintaining your independence. Constantly making yourself available to anyone who expresses interest can make you seem desperate and easy to take for granted. When you always drop everything for a man, you send the message that your time and energy are not valuable. Instead, prioritize your own life and goals. When you lead a fulfilling life outside of a relationship, you will naturally attract people who appreciate and respect your time. Make space in your life for things that matter to you, whether it's your career, hobbies, friends, or personal development, and a man who is truly interested will appreciate your independence. 3. Don't throw yourself at any man who comes your way. It can be tempting to grab onto the first man who shows you attention, especially when you feel like time is running out or when you experience loneliness. However, throwing yourself at any man just to avoid being alone is a surefire way to end up in an unhealthy or unsatisfying relationship. Take your time to evaluate the character, intentions, and values of the men you meet. Don't settle for someone who isn't genuinely right for you. Instead, hold out for the one who respects you, treats you well, and shares your vision for the future. You are worth the wait, and your standards should reflect that. 4. Know your value. A woman who knows her own value is incredibly attractive. When you know what you bring to the table, you are less likely to accept anything less than what you deserve. Understanding your worth means that you are not swayed by compliments or superficial gestures. You know that love, respect, and kindness are not negotiable. Men are naturally attracted to women who exude self-confidence and self-respect. They appreciate women who carry themselves with dignity and who aren't afraid to walk away from situations or people that don't align with their values. Knowing your value means also knowing when to let go. If you're in a relationship that doesn't honor your worth, have the courage to move on. A man who respects you will not hesitate to recognize your value and treat you accordingly. 5. Don't accept disrespect or abuse. Disrespect and abuse are non-negotiable. You should never accept being mistreated in any relationship, whether it's emotional abuse, verbal insults, or neglect. If a man truly values you, he will treat you with kindness, respect, and care. When you accept anything less than this, you teach others that it's okay to disrespect you. But when you refuse to tolerate poor treatment, you set a strong example for how others should treat you. Men respect women who have high standards for how they expect to be treated. If a man doesn't show you the respect you deserve, don't be afraid to walk away. 6. Don't devalue yourself. There are many ways women can devalue themselves without realizing it. This can include settling for a relationship that doesn't fulfill them, tolerating poor behavior, or giving up on personal goals just to please someone else. Devaluing yourself also happens when you constantly doubt your worth or believe that you are not enough. A man can sense when a woman does not believe in her own worth, and it affects how they perceive her. Instead, always remind yourself of your strengths, your accomplishments, and the unique qualities that make you special. Be kind to yourself, and don't allow negative self-talk or societal pressures to define you. The more you appreciate yourself, the more others will, too. Your value isn't defined by the approval of others, but by your own understanding of who you are and what you bring to the world. 7. Don't beg for love or attention. Love should never be something you have to beg for. If a man truly cares about you, he will show it through consistent actions, not just empty words. When you beg for love, affection, or attention, you lower your standards and allow yourself to be treated as though you are not enough. This behavior can lead to unhealthy dynamics in relationships where one person is doing all the giving, while the other takes without reciprocating. Instead of begging for attention, focus on building a strong sense of independence and self-worth. When you are content with yourself and your life, you will naturally attract the right person who will give you the love and attention you deserve without you having to ask for it. 8. Distance yourself from men who don't value you. There's a saying that you teach people how to treat you, and this is especially true when it comes to relationships. If you find yourself in a relationship with a man who does not value you, your time, or your feelings, it's important to distance yourself from him. No one should ever make you feel unimportant or undervalued. When you consistently distance yourself from people who don't see your worth, you send a message that you are not someone who can be taken for granted. The right person will recognize your worth and treat you with the care and respect you deserve. 9. Don't be desperate for a relationship. Desperation is never an attractive quality. When you feel desperate for love or companionship, it's easy to make poor choices or to settle for relationships that aren't healthy or fulfilling. Desperation often comes from fear. Fear of being alone, fear of not finding someone, or fear of not being good enough. But the reality is that desperation can actually push people away. No one wants to feel as though they are being forced into something or expected to meet unrealistic emotional needs. Instead, take time to enjoy your own company, focus on your personal growth, and let go of the fear of being alone. When you are content and fulfilled on your own, you will attract a relationship that is built on mutual respect, love, and shared values. 10. Embrace your authenticity. One of the most alluring qualities a woman can have is authenticity. Trying to be someone you're not will only make you feel miserable, and it will likely make you unattractive to the right man. Men appreciate women who are true to themselves, who are comfortable showing their unique traits, and who are not afraid to stand out. Embrace your quirks, your interests, and the things that make you who you are. When you are genuine, you attract people who appreciate you for your true self. 11. Confidence is key. Confidence is one of the most attractive traits a woman can possess. Men are naturally drawn to women who are comfortable in their own skin. Confidence doesn't mean being overly bold or arrogant. It means being self-assured, calm, and secure in your value. When you stand tall, speak clearly, and trust in yourself, you project an aura that makes you stand out from the crowd. 12. Be independent and driven. Having your own goals, passions, and ambitions is incredibly attractive to men. A woman who is independent and driven not only brings excitement and energy into a relationship, but also shows that she is not relying on someone else for her happiness or success. Men admire women who are pursuing their dreams and living life on their own terms. When you focus on your own growth and fulfillment, it sends the message that you're already complete, and someone else is just a bonus, not a necessity. 13. Take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is a form of self-respect. It's important to invest in your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Eating nutritious food, exercising regularly, getting enough rest, and practicing self-care are all important aspects of maintaining your overall health. When you take care of yourself, you not only feel better, but also look more vibrant and confident. Self-care also means tending to your mental and emotional health. Surround yourself with positivity, engage in activities that bring you joy, and practice self-compassion. A healthy mind and body are incredibly attractive, and they show that you respect and value yourself. In conclusion, being attractive to a man is not about fitting a certain mold or appearance. It's about being confident, authentic, and self-respecting. The right person will be drawn to you because of who you are, not because of what you do to try to gain their attention. By focusing on self-love, setting boundaries, and maintaining your own sense of value and independence, you will naturally stand out and attract the kind of relationship that's fulfilling and healthy. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more.